What's up, YouTube? On this wet Wednesday. Wait, babe. Well, deliver as promised. We are talking about the electric chainsaws. Yesterday we were at the gas, and I know I have two electric over there. This is full electric, no gas here. Okay. Electric is kind of nice. Okay. Electric is torque and run on demand. You've heard me say this before. Let me see if I can get it in the shot here. That sheet right there. Here. That sheet hanging up on the wall. That has everything. Uh-oh. Boss man might be early. Uno momento, por favor. Might as well let him in. That sheet over on that wall has every battery runtime. That being said, you may look at that sheet or look online and say, only 30-minute runtime? That is 30 minutes, full trigger pull the whole time. Okay? So, it may be 30 minutes, one trigger pull, but you're not pulling the trigger for 30 minutes the whole time. You're pull here, pull here, pull here, pull here, pull here. That 30 minutes might be 45 minutes, might be an hour. You can buy an extra battery. Just saying. So, I do have this one right here. And that one over there. That little finger, go right there, that one right there, are two of the smaller ones on the electric. I want to say that one's a 12 or 14, and that one's like a 10-inch bar. You're not cutting down big trees with these things, but they are good in a pinch. You had a tree fall down in your yard or something like that. I mean, they're great. Now, what I like the difference between battery and the gas is it's torque on demand. It's run on demand. Two-cycle engines do not like to sit and idle. It's not good for the engine. They don't like it. They really don't like it. So with the battery, you're not sitting and idling. That engine is not sitting there just running, idling away and stuff. You pull the trigger, put it down. Do we need to? Pull the trigger, put it down. Do we need to? There's no idling. That's kind of a nice feature. Now you may look up here and say, well, that's kind of small, that's kind of small, that's kind of small, that's kind of small. I got you. That's kind of big. Let's see. It is a that's a 16-inch bar on there. So we're talking full-size chainsaw. That is the MSA 300C. Runs off the AP battery, AP system. So you can buy that saw and buy that battery and that charger. And then those are electric string trimmers. Probably for tomorrow. But coffee's talking back. You could buy a string trimmer that runs off an AP battery. Then you have two batteries. You have two chargers. Have two machines. You're not string trimming every day. So technically you have two batteries for one machine, two batteries for the other machine. It's just a thought. It's just a thought. So, the smallest of the saws, they get a little bit bigger, get a little bit bigger. Remember how I was telling you about yesterday the top handle saws? Those arborists with the crazy guys who are like hanging out in the trees with the one hand saw and stuff. They've got a battery. Top handle battery operated saw. Now this is cool. This is really cool. This is MSA 220 TC top handle. So I do like this one. It's really neat. Kind of nice because it's not sitting there idling. As I said, idling is not good for a 2-cycle saw. MSA 220 TC, that's $898.99, and it comes with the unit, an AP 300S battery, AP system, and the charger. That's not bad for a top handle saw. I think those top handle saws, the lowest over there is like 500. They jump to like 9 and 10. So that's not bad for a battery. Plus you're getting the battery, the saw, the battery, and a charger all in one package. You know as well as I do, most power tools, you buy the power tool, then you have to buy the battery, and then have to buy the charger. That's not a bad price for all in one package. Stay up there. Yeah, I've got all sorts of sizes. The MSA 60CB, which is our smallest up there, that's $349. That includes battery and a charger, but it's actually on sale right now. Take $50 off it, so you're like $299.99 for that. That's not bad for a little cleanup saw. Oh shoot, that branch fell in my yard. You're good. The 70 over there, that's $399.99. The MSA 80 sitting right here, that's $499.99. I have no idea what that one is over there. Saw. I want to say it's the 300 over there. That's $1479.99. It's got a little bit of torque behind it. We've got the MSA 160. Why are you sitting there? That's $838.99. You should be on that shelf. So yeah, battery has come a long ways. I wouldn't trust a snowblower with it. I mean, unless it's got some great gearing and stuff to translate the power from a battery to the power of the engine to gearing it down so that it chews through anything you put it at. I like push mowers. I've seen great results with push mowers. I've seen great results with string trimmers. I've seen great results with chainsaws, hedge trimmers too. I mean, it's not a bad thing. You're not going to go for hours like you would gas. But when you buy a battery, you're not going for hours. It's buying convenience. You don't have to worry about gas. You don't have to worry about oil. You don't have to worry about spark plug. It's convenience. Grab the battery, grab the saw, go. Not grab the battery, grab the saw, grab the oil, grab the gas, grab the... See what I mean? There's a lot of extra things rolling into one with that. If you know a construction worker and he doesn't like a lot of cut off stuff, that's a tongue tire. This is kind of cool. This is a battery operated cutoff saw. Now, why would you buy a battery cutoff saw? You're working in areas where you can't have a lot of noise. This thing's quiet. When I put a battery in it and I spun it once, dude, this thing is quiet. I was surprised. So you got a residential area where you don't make a lot of noise. You're working inside a facility. You don't want to make a lot of noise. Plus, it's got the water hookup. We talked about the water tank that's over there. We did. So you can't have a hose running through a hospital or running through a building or whatever. These things. You fill up that water tank, hook it to the line here, pressurize it, or you buy, if you don't want to pressurize it by hand, you buy the battery one. We do have a battery one over there. Turn it on, plug the battery in, turn it on. It will pressurize itself every time the water starts to go down. Come on, it's a no-brainer. This guy, though, cutoff saws are a chunk of money. You're $1088.99, but you are the unit, the battery, AP battery, and the charger for that price. Spend another, I want to say, what was that, $150, $175 for that battery-operated pressure tank. You have a quiet system. Go into that house and cut things off. Go into that facility, cut things off. Quiet. But I've also got the TSA 300. This is the 200 or 230. That's a 300. Bigger wheel. Electric. With the water hookup. Battery. Battery pressure tank. Dude. Phone goes out the wall. So, and of course, we all know what that is. The little GTA 26. That's a nice little chainsaw. Here, you want to see how crazy that AS line is? Take a look up there. That's a blower. That's the pressure washer. That's the little car vac. Oh, I do have them. They're right there. Little hedge trimmers. That is the air pump. That is the blower. That is a little GTA 26. That's all on the AS line. Okay? All of that up there is off the little AS battery. But what's nice, pressure washer, you get 2 extra batteries. The blower, you get an extra battery. The little shop vac, you get an extra battery. The little hedge trimmer, you get an extra battery. The pump, you get an extra battery. I mean, you could buy every piece in that AS line and have like 12 batteries. So, that being said, let me reposition you guys. Now, I'm not going into the bottom row. The bottom row is blowers, and we already talked about these 2 battery pressure washers. But the battery line is making leaps and bounds. As I said, I like the walk-behind mowers. Hell, I've even got a STIHL battery zero-turn. Yeah, that thing can run on 9 hours on one charge. So it's crazy. But I tell you right now, it's like almost 30 grand. You have like a housing development that you do a lot of lawn manicuring. Hit me up. I might have something that's nice and quiet. Now you can also buy a blower for that. You can also buy a turbo vac and a bagger system for that. You can, but mind you, runs 9 hours on one battery charge. Every piece of equipment you buy put onto that thing, drops it down. Battery. So, gotta have that little give and take. But I got backpack blowers that are battery operated. So you guys that are doing lawn manicuring in gated communities where you gotta be quiet, where you can only have certain time frames, mow, hit me up. I might have something for you. Other than that, guys, as I said, yesterday was gas. with the 2 electric there, today's electric chainsaws with a couple cut-off saws mixed in the group. I'm thinking probably battery blowers for tomorrow. Okay, I've got a backpack that's sitting right here. It's kind of cool. I've got a bunch of handhelds. That little itty bitty one that runs off the AS line. There we go, AS line again. Okay, guys, I love you. Thank you for the 7 that are subscribed on here. Thank you for the 482 that are following me on Facebook. Come on, what you doing? Let's get it over 500. I'm ready to do that first drawing. And I'll tell you what. As I said, think about all the brand names we have around here. We have STIHL, Cub Cadet, Toro, Exmark, Gravely, Aaron's. I'm working on something big for the 1,000 drawing. Just keep that in mind, okay? But let's get over the 500 mark for Facebook, okay? Let's help build this page up too. I can't wait to get outside and start talking about a mower a day. Features, pricings, things like that. That's going to be fun. Plus, the other accessories. We sell DR here. Y'all are tiller crazy this year. I mean, holy cow. I don't have Troy-Bilt on the lot. I can get DR really quick. We like DR. DR is a good machine. So my suggestion is if you're interested in a tiller, go to DR Equipment or DR Power website. Find a tiller you'd like there. We can get it ordered in pretty quick. Okay? Otherwise, we have to see if Troy-Bilt things are available to be ordered. Okay? Other than that, I love you. Keep watching the videos. Keep sharing these with your friends. Tell them, hey, subscribe so you can follow and catch the videos when they come up. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh, almost forgot. Why didn't you tell me? Let's do this one thing on top of everything we do today. Let's treat each other the way we want to be treated. It's not hard. This world is too shitty to have an attitude all the time. Just that easy. Peace.